Hi everyone. I was really excited. My Hobonichi Techo just arrived from Japan. It's the Japanese version that starts in the spring of 2015. I purchased this one in particular because I need to practice my Japanese kanji. With the Japanese language in particular, if you don't use it, you lose it. And although I was born in Japan, I was raised in the United States. So staying current and learning all the kanji is very difficult, especially when you don't live in the environment anymore. So that's why I bought mine. I'll probably do some watercolor and things like that in it as well, just to kind of keep it interesting for myself, because learning kanji characters can get very redundant and very boring really quickly. So I thought this would be a nice avenue for me. This particular one starts with an April 1st date. The English edition only comes from January through December. So since the purpose of this particular one is for me to practice my Japanese kanji writing, I figured it would be very fitting for me to buy the Japanese edition. So it comes nicely packed in this box, and I ordered it on Saturday, and I selected the cheapest shipping, which was EMS, and it arrived here today, which is Wednesday. So it came within 4 days of ordering. Actually, I ordered some stuff from some American scrapbook companies here in the States, and those I haven't received yet. I got this package from Japan before any of those arrived, so it was pretty amazing how fast they were. So I ordered a few things in here that I can also use with it. Let me move some of these aside and we'll eventually get to the books. So first is the clip ruler. This one is in pink. I think they have about 4 or 5 different colors, but of course I like pink, so that's the one I got. It is a nice metal ruler that just clips right inside of it and fits really well. The accessories for the Hobonichi Techo really aren't that expensive. You know, some planners, when you just buy the planner alone, those can be $65 or more. This entire package, including shipping, I think was like $65. That was the accessories, the planners, and everything. Now, granted, I didn't get the planner cover from them. Those can range in price quite a bit, depending on which one you get. But I have ordered mine through Happy Scrappy on Instagram. It's a mint zip-around one that I really liked, that this will fit into. Depending on how I like it, I may get another one of those, or I might buy one of the Hobonichi Techo zip-around pouches. I just prefer zip-around so nothing falls out. They also had these cute little see-through stickers. They named them Daily and Holiday, but really they don't have anything to do with that. They're only colors. The only difference is the 2 sets are different colors. This one is more vibrant, and this one is more like a pastel. So I got those 2. This is the photograph one. I thought this would be nice to keep in the back because I also have purchased the Peerless watercolors, and I'm going to be making my Peerless watercolors palettes, and I want to be able to carry them inside my Hobonichi Techo. So these are, the photograph version is a 3 by 5 inches. So it'll fit on the inside cover of the planner cover that I got, either in the front or the back of the book itself, so that I can have all of those in here. I'm not sure how many pages are on it. Let's take that out real quick. Do a quick flip through on it. Okay, so it's almost like a little book itself. It has these nice, almost like a flyleaf cover. Strong acetate on the front and on the back, and then on the inside it has several pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 3 by 5 pockets in here. So either standard photo, like the older photos that you used to get when you print at Walgreens or whatever, that's a 3 by 5. You could fit a 3 by 5 photo in here, or like what I'm going to do is I'm going to have sheets of watercolor paper in here with palettes, and it'll hold my palette paper for gelatos, for my Prismacolor watercolor pencils, and for my Peerless watercolors. And I'll show you how I set those up inside of this as well. Next is the Hobonichi papers. Now this one I didn't buy to use as a book itself, because if you look at the binding here, it's a glued in binding, but it's also meant for you to be able to peel out the pages. It's not meant to be a book that stays intact, although from other videos that I've seen, like Carrie Duff, she showed hers, it seems to hold pretty well. I don't think it'll fall apart like tomorrow. The nice thing is, just like the regular Hobonichi Techo, it does lay completely flat. The difference with these pages is they are meant to take one and rip it completely out. Now it's still that very thin and very smooth Tomoe River paper, which holds up to watercolor very well and to stamping. And there's several other videos that show you what types of inks you can use that don't bleed through as much as others. So I got this because I figured I could either try to use it as a book itself, or I would occasionally tear out a page and put it in between my Hobonichi planner, just to prevent some of the pages from leaking onto each other. Say if I did a dark image on one side and I have a light image on the other, I can kind of protect the page by sticking one of these in between. But we'll see. Either way, it's just a really nice little notebook. Again, it's nice and compact. It will fit in one of those covers as it is itself as well. So let me go through the rest of the accessories first, and then we'll get to this part. So the other thing that I got was the, these are the, oh, what did they call these? They fit over the page. How do I explain it? I forgot the name of them. So what these do is, it's like a Post-it note. The whole thing comes out like this, and you take out one page, and you'll see it's all sticky. So it sticks right on top of your page. So you see how it kind of has this grid, and it makes this noise, and it's something you can transpose from one page to the next. So you can stick it down on a sheet of paper, or for example, I'll show you on the cover here, and it'll stay. Like a Post-it note, it won't go anywhere. And so you can do your writing on it. Say there's certain events that, you know, go every day, and you can move it month to month, or you can move your task sheet from one page to another page if you didn't finish one day's worth of activities to another. So those are just really easy sheets that can be written on, and then they can be moved from page to page, and they re-stick just like Post-it notes do. Now this last one is card, so it holds like business card sizes. So this one I thought would be fun because these pockets here, there's one, again, it's like the photograph one. It has the nice hard acetate cover on the front and the back, and then it has the 3x5 here, 3x5 here. And I thought these business card ones would be fun to maybe cut up some Project Life cards a little smaller and fit them into these sleeves right here. So I can use it for that. I could also use it for some extra palette colors. One is going to go in the front, and one is going to go in the back of my book inside of the cover that I get. So it'll be stacked like this. The cards, then the planner, and then the book, and they'll all be inside my case like this. Because the case I got has a lot of different inserts, so I can include these inserts very easily within the case. So here's the actual Spring 2015 Hobonichi Techo. Now when you get it, they do send you a pen, and they also send a tissue paper case. These are real popular in Japan. A lot of women will typically carry something like this. My grandma makes them from fabric, and you carry them in your purse. instead of just carrying the plastic packaging. But if you have the Japanese tissue paper cases, they fit in here, or you just take a few tissues out and carry that for the day. Okay, so I fast forwarded through all the crazy opening with all the plastic. So inside you get like a little instruction sheet, and some people save these little images and then they'll cut them out and put them inside of their Hobonichi Techo. So I'm not sure. We'll see what I decide to do with it. It's funny, they implement both the English and the Japanese in one sentence. Life notebook. So like in English we would just say life book, but in Japanese you'll have this little, I forget what we call it. You could call it like a connective to connect the subject with an adjective or whatever, and so it's life notebook. So pretty funny. So anyway, just a little instruction sheet. Of course, it's all in Japanese, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Again, here is the little tissue holder, very soft, very cute pen, almost like a Coletto, very easy. And then it has this cute marking here where it has Hobonichi Techo 2015. So this is the book itself, and so again, it starts with spring, so that means it starts with an April 1st start date, which is today. It's so amazing they got it to me in time. So in the beginning, you know, it'll have the full months in here, so you have a month calendar. I doubt I would use this one as much. Probably what I'm going to use this for is, like, I will put specifically what the kanji is that I'm working on for that specific day, and that's what will be on the calendar section. And then it starts with March for a day by day. That I can use for something else later, but this is where I'll be starting with the April, saying with April 1st. See, all the quotes in this particular one are in Japanese, which is what I wanted because I want to, you know, practice my Japanese reading daily, and I thought this would give me something to work on because I'm not fluent with reading at all. It's one of those things where I was around the environment a lot. You know, we would stay at Oba-chan and Oji-chan's house during summer vacation, but I never learned to read and write until about 3-4 years ago. So this, you know, will help me keep growing in that area, and that was the purpose of me getting this book. Now, some of these longer quotes, I don't think I could possibly translate all that in one little page, but, you know, at least it helps me practice my reading daily, and also I can put my other ones on here. So here are all those dates. This actually goes through March of the next year. So there is a full year in here, and then it ends with the grid paper and some of the other standard stuff that the other Hobonichis have as well. So that was my haul from them, and I hope to get to update these for you. Again, this is specifically for my Japanese practice, so I don't know how interested most of you would be in that. So I might not post that as often, but I know a lot of the planner friends out there and things like that do like to see the Hobonichi hauls, so I thought I would at least do that part on this channel today. So everyone, thank you so much for watching, and maybe what I'll do is month to month just do a quick flip through since it's specifically with Japanese. So anyway, thank you so much for watching.